Want an easy way to add contrast to your menu? Add Sugar Foods crunchy toppings to your salads, burgers, bowls, and more. From crispy onions and crunchy jalapenos to wontons and then some. These toppings could be your new superpower. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.
The fast food industry is starting 2025 off on the wrong foot. Tariffs are back on steel and aluminum, and Patrick Doyle shares his thoughts on franchising. Welcome to Restaurant Daily, a quick look at the industry's top stories from the editors of Nation's Restaurant News and Restaurant Business. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally. The fast food industry is starting 2025 off with some speed bumps, at least that's according to McDonald's executives who painted a dim picture of the sector, judging by demand from lower-income consumers who had been cutting back on dining. Sales so far in 2025 have been, quote, pretty muted, industry-wide, executives said, even as McDonald's own traffic was positive late last year. They said lower-income diners continue to cut back even as middle and upper-class consumers remain robust. The comment suggests that the industry will keep pushing price until those customers return.
The White House on Monday brought back 25% tariffs on foreign steel and aluminum, a move that industry watchers fear will increase the cost of restaurant development. Trump had implemented tariffs on those two metals during his last administration, though exemptions were made later for a number of countries. Trump's action would close those loopholes, as he calls them, which he said were exploited by China. The White House contends that such tariffs will boost domestic steel production. Industry watchers, however, say the move could increase both construction and equipment costs.
To Patrick Doyle, there's just one way to franchise. The executive chairman of Restaurant Brands International said that ensuring franchisees can generate a return on their investment remains the most important metric in determining a franchise brand's success. Doyle, the former CEO of Domino's, said that franchisees who generate a return are more willing and able to remodel stores and expand, which can fuel corporate strategies that yield more growth in the future. Doyle was named to the Hall of Fame by the International Franchise Association Monday for his contributions to the franchise business.
Red Lobster has teamed up with basketball all-star Blake Griffin to promote its annual Lobster Fest, which is running through April 20th. Griffin, a former Boston Celtics forward known for his dunking skills, appears in a 30-second commercial dunking lobster in butter and promoting his own curated meal called Blake Griffin's Way. It includes a rock lobster tail, new garlic and herb lobster tail, and new lobster mac and cheese. The casual dining chain also rolled out a new lobster and shrimp flatbread, a lobster roll, and lobster bisque, among other new items.
A lot of lobster. Tropical Smoothie Cafe shook up its executive team this week. The company, which was sold to Blackstone for $2 billion last year, named Jonathan Biggs Chief Operating Officer. Biggs had been with Baskin-Robbins. Chris Sasser was promoted to Chief Financial Officer, and 7-year company veteran Karen Wycliffe was named General Counsel.
A small coffee shop chain in Arizona has shuttered all of its units. Noble Ground Coffee appeared to have about 8 locations in Phoenix and other cities, serving locally roasted coffees, pastries, and lunch items. It was a concept created 3 years ago by Thrive Services Group, which called the brand Coffee with a Cause. The website said 100% of the coffee shop chain's proceeds went to charitable causes, such as education and housing programs in underserved neighborhoods. Thrive officials did not offer details on the decision to close the units.
Wonder took a big step toward its goal of becoming a super app for mealtime. Customers can now order Blue Apron meal kits in the Wonder app, along with food from Wonder's 27 restaurant concepts. The integration follows Wonder's acquisition of Blue Apron in 2023 and is designed to make mealtime more convenient for consumers. They'll have access to Blue Apron's regular meal selection and can order whatever and whenever they want, no subscription required.
And that will do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. I'm Leanne Zinsmeister.
I'm Heather Lally. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. Want an easy way to add contrast to your menu? Add Sugar Foods crunchy toppings to your salads, burgers, bowls, and more. From crispy onions and crunchy jalapenos to wontons and then some. These toppings could be your new superpower. Check out the full lineup at sugarfoods.com.